Right, okay. So back with another edition of All of Radiance, and I've just realised that I've misspelled AD&D. Give me a moment, I'll fix that. A&D, no, AD&D. There we go. Right, that's fixed. Okay, so hopefully, cross fingers, everything should be running properly today. So what I've done is I've decided to start mix it up first before turning on Streamlabs, and it seems that that's kind of working at the moment. So when everybody's in properly, um, I will test the commands again and see whether they work. I'll just give a minute or so for people to pop in. What I can do, I can probably do something like That's what I'll do is I'll just go re okay. That's weird. There we go. PC just wasn't on properly. Where is this? Give myself 5 minutes. There we go. Hello there, CDJ. Yeah, I've been fine. Do yourself? Just gonna have a quick game of solitaire just for 5 minutes. Before I start the main game, because I know a few people will pop in at some point. So if I give you time to come in, then you're fine. Not bad. Been playing Diablo 3 and PS5. Been getting back into it. I skipped Diablo 3 to be honest. After all the DRM stuff, I was just like, nah. I don't even think I've completed 2 properly. I've done it all the way to the main Diablo boss, but there's an episode, there's an Act 4. I don't think I've ever done that one. people. Yeah. Okay, give myself 5 minutes on this. Give time for people to show up. I was going to have a timer with music on, but I'm not. Well, after yesterday, I don't even know what went on with that. So I've decided to make sure that nothing's going to go wrong today. Windows 3.1, so many memories of that when I was a software dev. It was the first Windows that I actually used. This particular version. You missed these two. Matter to be fixed now. 5 and 7's there. Oh, I can move that over. 4. 10. 4, that's 5. There's a 9, there's an 8. Can we actually do this? There's a 7, there's a 3, 4, 5, 3. Yep, we can. so to be a bit cleaner. Seconds left to go. That was quick. Wasn't expecting to get that done in 5 minutes. Okay, we've been doing this for 10 minutes now. I could probably start. Everybody else will turn up later, I'm assuming. For some reason I've got 2 code generators up, but it's fine. Just check. This one. I think it's this one. Yes. What was I going to do? There was something else. Oh, Zape here. That should be on then. Fine. Anyway, where were we? Right. Why were we here? We were resting. And let me just check. You're a level 5 now. You've got lots of darts. You're fine. Your encumbrance is fine. You've got plenty of arrows. Right, okay, I think we can go back to... So if I remember rightly, we're going back to the southern part of... Turn this down a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we want to go back to the bay. We'll compare that. I know we want to be on the south side. We've not finished looking through it at the moment. Right, so we do have the search on, so this should take a bit. It shouldn't take us long to go down here, as long as we don't get hit with loads of enemies on the way. Some orcs. Nope, can't play that one. I wonder how many sessions it's going to take for us to actually fully scope out the southern end. Make sure I'm using the correct arrows. Yep. You can do nothing for now. This monster too spread out. and get rid of some of the ones that are flanking. Tempted to give the guy a +1 mace, because I'm never going to use it. Every time I see the character Brian, it makes me think of Brian the Fist in Bard's Tale 1. Oh, good thing I picked up the name. The name was not intentional, it was just, what's the first name that comes into my head? Brian, there you go. Go for that. Although, the same could be said for Gold Moon and Sturm. But I completely forgot that Sturm was in the Dragonlance Chronicles, because he was a paladin. Right, what have we got for? I've got silver, 480. All share. Right, I've got a mace. If I remember rightly, I looked up the difference between the mace and the flail. The flail kicked its ass. As in, I think it kicks its ass on higher levels anyway. Just check. No, it doesn't give. I'll just have a look at the manual. So damage for the flail is 2728. The reason why I say that, that's because first is damage versus man sized, and then second is damage versus larger than man sized, and the mace is 2827. Oh, so it's roughly the same. Oh no, sorry, I'm looking at Morningstar. So mace is 2716. So it's a bit weaker against larger than man sized. So that's why I'm keeping the flail. So rather than sell, I know this is going to disappear, but it means that somebody else has got the mace. Let me just have a quick look. Who's got the +1 mace? I think I gave it to Gold Moon. Oh, it's a +2 mace. Oh, I don't think I'd give that away. What I could do is I could just swap it in fights to get a +2 flail. Probably a better idea. Sturm's really bad at the moment. But to be fair, he gets his ass kicked usually anyway. I think we've been on that side. Okay, we've not been down here. You stand outside a large mansion. On the walls of the mansion are crude black hand prints. So we've seen a lot of orcs with these on. So I'm assuming the mansion is the one on the right. Before you is a great hall. The floor is littered with orc trash, and the walls have crude black hands painted on them. Let's search. There's nothing here. Let's go to the left hand side first. You are in the remains of a once great dining room. Furniture lies burned and broken throughout the room. Underneath a broken table, you find a crushed skeleton. It has some jewelry on it. Will you take it? Yep. Okay, what have we got? Please don't be too encumbered to take it. That's going to be embarrassing. I'll give it to Farrell because you should be able to take it. Jewelry 3. I think this is just sellable. Okay. You see a group of 4 orcs whose shields bear a black hand with a red field. They cautiously look you over. Okay, let's get on with it. Right, so I'm going to switch out your flail. And I'm going to give you the mace. See how well you do with a +2. Oh, okay, we've got a partially healed stern. That's nice. I don't know what that means though. I don't have the bandaging, I think that's 1 point. So they got yeah, forget the holy symbols, they don't seem to be worth much. Pull, share, exit. Do not go back and claim treasure. Right, okay, so we need to explore further on. You are in a room filled with rubble and waste. In the rubble, you spot a beautiful tapestry. Will you take it? Yep. I'm assuming that will get sold in the city hall. I don't know, I can take that. This is like an L-shaped room. With a 4 to defeat. Let's advance. Advance again. Combat. Okay. Systematically walk through this room, like we have been doing. We spot a group of hobgoblins. That's fine, let's take them on. Doom's got 2 hit points, right? Okay. use some darts. So the guy in the back shifted probably because I keep throwing stones at him. It's not going to stop me though. Let's move down. I'd added to flee and panic when there's a wall there. Done. Exit. So those should be carrying swords. Yeah, I'm not going to bother taking those. Right, last room on this side. Ooh, orcs. As you enter the room, you see 6 orcs led by a large ogre. They lunge forward and attack. Gold is not doing too good at the moment. Do I dare use magic? Let's do cast, because I got a feeling that, ooh, I've not used lightning bolt yet. Okay. Let's see how far I can target. I can target him. 19 points, nice. 9 points to there. That looks like a nice spell. Ogres are a pain in the ass at low levels. Yeah. We seem to be doing okay though. I do like the lightning bolt, basically just like attacking pretty much everything that's nearer to it. Cast magic missile on the ogre. Yep. It's probably a bad idea to use the lightning bolt, but because it's not safe to sleep around here. They got. So there should be some gold from the ogre. That'll be the 5 gold. Okay. Full share exit. You find a piece of paper on the floor in the room. You place it in your journal under entry 53. Lightning bolt is top pew pew. Fireball can be a bit too, if I remember correctly. Too big. Okay. Yeah, it was an option between that and fireball, and I went with lightning bolt in the end. Right, 53. What does it say? Do I have the correct manual? Yes. Yes, I've got proclamations. 44, 50. Right. So journal entry 53 says, a crumpled discarded piece of paper full of rub-outs and scratch-overs. Priests 1, Acolytes 4, Ogres 1, Hobgoblins 40, Orcs 90, Goblin slaves 20, and QPR 2. Sorry, I should have put that in between ogres and hobgoblins because I was trying to do the pools joke. But I don't know how that might wash over somebody's head. Hello there, Litwarsky. Having a cappuccino and a white chocolate donut. It's actually just milk chocolate. And now some of you are in here, I can actually do this now. And also you tease me with all the food you've got. So if you remember correctly, yesterday I was talking about you might have heard me talk about video commands. Now I've got that sorted now thanks to Mix It Up. So I can now do this. and anybody else should be able to do that. You've also got this one, which is
Here's my motherfucking ball. I'm a lead farmer, motherfucker.
So that's in there. Also let me know on the sound levels and make sure it's good sound level, because I'm not quite sure. So that's 2. 3 is, I think it was this.
Simple enough.
So that's that one, and the last one I've got at the moment is. Really, I should wait for Antaeus, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So if you know of Antaeus in this channel, you'll know this reference.
Genesis allowed is not.
So that's that. For those of you that don't get the Antaeus reference, every time we talk about Mega Drive but we use the word Genesis, he's a bit like, no, it's not Genesis. So that's why I came up with that video. So yeah, that should be available for everybody. If you want to double check it, it's up to you, but that's your 4. I will try and remember putting a command in for video commands so you can find out all the ones that's available to you. I'm looking at the moment to do sound effects ones. So I think I'm going through.
Genesis allowed is
Yeah.
not.
First of all, Genesis in Star Trek 2 rather. It is. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. This. Yeah, it's the same. That particular video is. But yeah, sorry, no, I think it's basically just a reference to the Mega Drive one. Hello, Bubble Bowler. No problem. So I'm looking at sound effects stuff, and if you remember from the Iron Assault ones, I was talking about getting some of the sounds from there. So I'm going through the videos at the moment, trying to just pull out the sounds. They're not going to be brilliant, but we'll just see how they're like, and and we'll see how well they work anyway, and I'll put them in. And if anybody's got any other suggestions or we come across other things, I should be able to add it in fairly quickly now. So thanks to Mix It Up and for Antaeus for suggesting it, because otherwise I'd have to have used the touch, the touch portal, which is for the buttons, and it's a pain in the ass just to bring it out, set it up. But this is just really easy, so it's quite good. Genesis probe. Yeah, that alien was very discreet. In fact, that alien reminds me of another alien that was similar in the Cantina bar in Star Wars. I'll have to go and find that clip and see whether I'm thinking wrongly about that or not. Yeah, because it was a big it was the arc of 3 of them. So there was the first film, the motion picture, then it was the Genesis arc, starting at the Wrath of Khan and ending. I mean, you said the Search for Spock, but typically I'd argue it would end at the Voyage Home, because they had to use the same bird of prey to go back in time from the third one. So I would call that a three story arc rather than the 2 one. The main 2 are about Genesis, but the continuation of that is the 4th one. Although I consider 5 to be separate, possibly, but that's up to you on that one. I don't know whether. Yeah, I'd say 1 is its own thing. 2, 3, and 4 as part of the Genesis arc. 5 is on its own, and 6 is on its own. That's how I'd see it. But yeah. I don't know why. If 5 is in there, I'm not quite sure what the link is on that one. Redeem no Star Trek. Oh, sorry, no Star Trek talk. I do apologise. Right, so we found a journal entry, and it's got some pieces on the floor. Sorry, it's got some rub outs and scratch over. So the why has it got loads of hobgoblins? Goblin slaves. I mean, I don't understand the priests and the acolytes. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We'll have to search around a bit more. A good point, well made. Fair enough. Right, what else have we got in here? It's a big room. Group of hobgoblins. Fine. Taking these boys out that lightning, nothing. What's that? I'm super pricky with Star Trek. DS9 and TOS equals awesome. Discovery and Picard, crap. Others, okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of DS9. I'm only gonna say this once just because I know somebody's done a review of those Star Trek, so I'm only gonna say this and then I'm gonna show. So a big fan of DS9. I've only just started watching TOS and started to enjoy it actually. I'm okay with DS9. I don't really touch the new Trek stuff because I've tried it and it's just like it's not for me. So, but yeah. Anyway, going back to the Redeem of No Trek. One more left. Oh, you can't target that one. Okay. Placing panic. But dies anyway. Just give me a sec. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, by the way, so yesterday I had a T-shirt with the MS-DOS. Um, the irony. Just do this. So yesterday I had MS-DOS T-shirt, but I was playing Amiga. Now I'm playing DOS, and here's my Amiga T-shirt. So if you're easily triggered, I do apologize. I just thought, yeah, sod it. I'll be a bit swappy today. Favorite T-shirts are on Metallica T-shirts. What was that? Litwarsky? Referee. What? Oh, it's Crash, motherfucker. Right. Doing pretty well then. Well, I'd rather the computer crash rather than the stream. That's cycling. What the fuck is going on? Didn't click for the moment. Now it's not doing anything. Please don't tell me this is broken. Okay, something's not right here. Look again. Yeah. You may have an issue. Hard drive fail. It shouldn't be. I've got two 17 hard drives on this. Oh, great. We'll have to do something whilst I don't want us to faff around opening them up. I don't really want to start another role-playing game. Give me a sec. I could open it up, but it's going to be a pain. Not a good week this week. So yesterday my stream messed up and caused issues with the Amiga. And today my 486 has gone down. Yeah. I'm just trying to have a think. Give me a moment. Well, the OSSC is always OSSC is already out. So what can I use with it? I can use the Amiga. I could probably use. I'll tell you what. For now, I will switch to the Mister, and we can do some Mister stuff. Just as a backup. And then I'll have to find out what the hell's wrong with the PC. It's a good thing this is the start of the 4 weeks that I'm pulling back because I kind of Friday and Sunday, and maybe I can find out what the hell's going on. Because touch wood, this has been fine. I've not seen any issues with it, apart from just now where it kind of, I mean, it's crashed a couple of times, but nothing like this. So I don't know. Right. Okay. What I can do is I can take the. I mean, the alternative is I can go onto the Windows 98 box. Oh, there's already much stuff on there anyway. I'd be too tempted to start a new role-playing game, to be honest. And just plug this in here. That goes to the Mister. This. Right. Plug this in. Oh, a new thing that came today. For a future project. I got these proper old school spinners with and on classic, because I've basically heard that Amigas can actually support these. So I'm going to play around with building a something to detect it, a program to detect it, and see what I can do with it. You know, the thing is, it's a bit annoying that it's going to be a hard drive failure because I've not had them in long. But to be fair, the app is second hand, so it's just like, I suppose I could swap the 1 gig to the 4 gig. and then shift everything over maybe. We'll have to see which one failed. Okay. Oh, I need to plug it in. Actually, that's probably not going to work as well, because I don't see it over here. Shit. No, that's me being silly. Alright, give me a moment. I'm thinking clearly. Just need this. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to still do 486 stuff. We'll do it on the Mister. Probably the better option. And if I can't fix this by next week or the week after, I'll have to put it on hold. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. But it does mean that what I'll do instead is, if I have to put it on hold, I will...
Litworski says we're waiting. Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo.
I know,
Choo
I
choo.
just have to...
Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo.
I just have to think of something. Because I wasn't expecting an issue today. I was expecting a nice long stream of D&D. You have floppy, you can boot the 486. You should be able to root the disk for... Okay, I'll have to do that after the stream. I'm not doing it now because it's a bit boring, to be honest. But thank you for the suggestion. I do have floppy hardware and GoTech. Right. Checklist command, okay. At some point I need a new USB keyboard because this one's about to go as well. Come on. Everything's just going wrong today. There we go. Woke up. I need to switch the inputs.
Litworski says we're still waiting. We're still waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're still waiting. We're waiting. We're still waiting.
Right, there we go. Okay, what we got? I got Polar Radiance on this, but it's a bit waste of time because I don't have the save file. Sounds one is decade. It's fine. Oh, as far as you should to recover your save file from the hard drive. Reuse it if reinstalled it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to do that later, like I said. Need to keep you entertained, that's what you were here for. Right, okay. I think, unless anybody's got any better ideas, we play something like Doom or Ravage. I don't know if anybody's seen Ravage yet. I think this is a shareware version, actually. Yeah, that's not the full version. And you're not hearing any sound. Oh, you are. Just about. It's full sound. I'll be able to hear this better than I can because I can hardly hear it. Right, I'll do some just quick games for the next hour because okay, so you can hear that. Problem is the music's not on. Why is the music not on? That's why. For some reason I had it turned down. This is only a 2-level demo, so it'll take long to do. The registered version I've got on the 486. really isn't my night tonight. Fuck yeah. And now the keyboard's gone haywire. It's almost like some gremlin telling me off for something today. Um, right, let's try the Dell keyboard. I know that works. It says. What in the shit is going on? Yeah, that was me misspelling. It's fine. Okay. Just looked at the memory check. Might be a memory check fail. Okay. Might have to pull out some of the memory there. I've got 3 sticks of 16 in, I think. Bearing in mind, it has two sets. So there's the onboard video, and then there's the onboard video, and then there's also the next bit of it. Take it to 4 voices. No. Can't be sure without going through a 486 crash screen frame by frame. Right, okay. I've just read about the onboard videos thing. Okay. But it was weird because it was cycling, wasn't it? So it could be that it might be okay in a minute, because I know it has this weird thing of sort of resetting itself if you've done something wrong, or if something goes wrong. So I'm going to give it a few moments. I forgot normal was fucking mental. It doesn't like that. Oh, I don't know if it does. I was gonna say no, but I'm not. I bet this fucks up the keyboard. No, it's fine. Right, so point of note, the AO486 is not like Ravage. Fair enough. I'll tell you what game we could play.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Oh, I've missed something. Can't be sure about the 486's uses hardware, not at my area of expertise. No problem, I will figure it out. I walk like that too, my upper body doesn't budge home.
emergency area. We have to be careful. This is an emergency area. We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
I started doing pretty well and now I'm just sucking. Well, touch wood, at least the 486 likes so far. Did I go this way? Been there. Reminds me as well. Just to be specific. I'm surprised this wasn't done on Amiga. Ah, shit. Got no firepower now. Just trying to remember where you're supposed to go. So these are save points, so if I die I come back here. The objective really is to see on the bottom left there's that grey looking item. I need 3 of those to exit the level. And firepower will deplete, like it's just happened here.
We have to be
My
careful.
stupid
This
fault.
is an emergency area. We have to be careful. This is an emergency area. We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Oh, they're off a row. It's supposed to be pull a Radiance night. Unfortunately, the 486 decided to not work. So this week hasn't been good. So I had to switch over to the Mister, and at least, you know, have something for you guys to watch. Took me a moment to realise what I was going to do, just because when it throws you like that, you kind of like, okay, what's the next thing I need to...
We have to be
Keep
careful.
forgetting about that.
This is an emergency area.
I think next time what I should do really is constantly put backups on the Mister, just in case the 486 fails again. Then if we need to continue, we just jump straight to the Mister and do it that way. Oh, there, Retro Game in Denmark. Apologies for no D&D today. The 4x6 just died. You know what went wrong at all? Or will you check it out? I'll have to check it out after the stream. Since I'm not streaming on Fridays and Sundays for this month, it'll give me a bit more time if I don't find out what it is today or tomorrow, you know. There's a suspicion from somebody on I think from CDJ that it might be the REM. If you have an ID to SATA adapter, you can cover the pulls of Radiance save from the HDD onto your streamer PC. Use it the Steam version of pull or restore it to the 486. Yeah, we're not quite sure what it is. Like, it turns on. What it did was it crashed for the stream. So it's like, okay, fair enough. I'll just turn it off and turn it back on again. And then it turned it back on, and I didn't click at first until I think somebody said something's wrong. It kept doing a boot loop. So I left it a moment and then tried it again, and it just didn't turn on. So, we're not sure at the moment. So you try to play Doom on a spec at 128. Did you get it working? No, I think it's because it needed 128K, and it was using TR-DOS. So unfortunately that didn't work. Let me just check. No, it's not working. Right, I'll definitely have another look after the stream. Might have to wait till tomorrow, actually. Such a shame. Oh, use ID. So yeah, mine's a standard ID in mine because it connects to the board. And I've tried using combat flashcards and it just doesn't like combat flashcards. So I had to go old school. I mean, so far, touch wood, it's fine. So okay, cool. I was just wondering. Never seen it before. Yeah. If you want to see it, I'm just trying to think the best way you could do it. I suppose I could run a stream at some point with either the Mister or this. It's a ZX Uno. I mean, I could do it on the Mister now, or I could just play this for a bit and do it on the Mister probably. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll see how I do with this, and I might actually put it on because I think I've got a TR discs on this, but I can't remember. I can't remember whether I used it on the Mister or the ZX Uno.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
So,
We have
come
to
on.
be careful. This is an emergency area.
Just gotta be careful. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember now. So that's the second thing. Oh yeah, pretty often I think. So no real rush. Okay, no props. And thanks for sticking around. I only just realised what you're playing. The fake Robocop game for MS-DOS. I haven't seen like in 30 years. Yeah, I got this on disc when I got I can't remember it. I'd seen the cover for it because the cover's very kind of a rip-off Robocop thing, and I'd always wanted to play it, and I finally got to when we got a disc for it when we bought Castle of the Winds. It came with that, came with Solar Winds, and it came with Heartlight and this. Here's my 4x60x66. Oh, that's nice. Is that? I was going to ask if that was a. It's similar to is it a compact or what's it, Packard Bell type thing, where they've kind of got where it looks like they've got the monitor and desktop in one, but I bet it isn't, is it? This Wolfenstein got me through my NC computer. I'm not sure what NC is. Compact CDS. Yeah, because it looks like a similar to one to excuse me. It looks like a similar one to Nostalgia Nerd, who has a sort of like I think it looks like a combi kind of thing with desktop and a monitor. But yeah, that's nice. Sierra Originals with Space Quest 4. Not sure what that is. Let's see if we can make it bigger. Synergisi, is it? Not sure what that is. Frontier Elite, I believe I can see there. And you were installing the Lost Files of Sherlock Holmes 2. I could just about see compact there as well. Cool. LLS talk. No, it was earlier, and then we've had an issue. So if you want, I'll change the title. Let me just change the title. What do I change it to? Wait, 6 not working. So Mr. 486 instead. There we go. Right, updated. Yeah, just not had a good couple of days streaming, so it's either... What was the other issue we had yesterday? Oh, OBS just crapping out on me. And now 486 crapped out on me. I think I can't. I think I buggered it. Yeah, I don't think I can come out from here. I've got... Yep.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
I like the all-in-one thing, like the Mac Classic. I remember those. You see, if you keep saying you're the Jinx, then it's just gonna be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Look, I have bad days occasionally. It needed to be done. I had too many good days, I think. Just to balance it all out. Right, okay. Yes, that's how you do it. I don't like this. Like, there's no way you can get this. And yet they put it there as if you could. I've done that a couple of times. Unless what they're trying to say is there's a battery in here. Right, I can't go here. This is the end of area. I need another one of the circuit boards. If the HDD was fried, the 486 would have the insert boot disk, so the DOS on the... Right, okay, that should be fine then. So it might be memory. Which is fine, because I've got 3 sticks of 16. And if it's like the 4 meg, that'd be okay. I mean, it's not like I need a mega amount of memory on that anyway. I just do it because...
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
I just do it because I can. You know? It's like, oh, I've got 64 meg. Why not just put it up? I mean, if it's only going to cost me about 20 quid to get it shipped in from Germany, I'm not going to say no. Oh, for fuck's sake.
We have to be careful.
Timing is off.
This is an emergency area.
If the processor's gone, that'd be a pain in the ass to get it out. You need, oh, you idiot. It needs one of those CPU leveragey things. I mean, there's just smack talk, but I can't say that because I think if the processor was gone, you wouldn't even get a boot, a BIOS thing.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
It'd probably try and start the machine, but it wouldn't actually go anywhere. Oh, I've done it again.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area. We have to be careful. This
If you have multiple DIMMs in a motherboard, try taking one out, booting again if it's... Well, yeah, okay. I just thought that compact... Yeah, I used to play this on the Pandora handheld, going to and from work. And I almost completed it. I think I got to the last area, which is very maze-like. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's very pixel perfect, that area.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
I think I've just got to be slightly behind.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area. We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Oh, but I got it right first time, and now I just
We have
can't
to be
do it.
careful. This is an emergency area.
I need to be further back than that.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
I've got a question about the Mister. I thought it basically replicated the hardware, but I also heard that hard to run games via the emulation maybe not even running the Mister. Is that right? Not quite sure what you mean. If you've got an example, what you mean by hard to run games. Because the thing is, if I remember rightly, there's two ways you can do stuff on the Mister. There's the what's the programming language called? It's I think it's VHDL, and that's the one that does all the kind of virtualization. There's also you can still do stuff in C, I think it is, and I think this has been done in C. So this is not that accurate, if you get what I mean. It's not perfect. Probably why Ravage was having an issue. Like, it was fine and it was just like, no. You can't run a PS2 on a Mister, but the PSX core is really nice. Let me see if I can find the GitHub for Mister, because I need to find out if I was correct with regards to this Mister cores. Usually tells you what type of so that's RBF. I'm sure the 486 was something like C. I'm pretty sure it was mentioned it wasn't actually 100% anyway. It had C files or something in it. I can't remember what the thing was. Unless it's changed since then, but I doubt it. Well, that's what I've heard anyway. Either Beholder crashes on level 2 via an emulation, but I also heard the same crash occurs using Mister. Is this on DOS or is this on Amiga? Because I'm not sure myself. I've never. If I was gonna play it either Beholder, I'd probably play it on the Amiga. That's just me, so I probably would never come across that anyway. But yeah, I think if somebody checks as well, I'm pretty sure there was that rumor that the 486 core wasn't 100% VHDL.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
On Amiga, I've not tested it personally through the Amiga, but I'll have to check with somebody. Version that works. Basically, and this is so that because I think I've been confusing now. So if I was to run either Beholder, I would do it on Amiga, but since I've got a real Amiga, I'd probably go through that rather than the Mister. I'd have to find out from somebody where if that is the case still, to be honest. Whether it still crashes. Crashes on level 2 via emulation. Right, sorry, I don't mean to be confusing. It's interesting it crashes on level 2 via emulation. Is there any specific thing on level 2? Is it just when you go onto the level, or is it just that something you have to do to cause it to crash? Got it. And I've just realised I'm in the wrong place anyway. There we go. Right, let's get the timing correct. This is where it is. Actually, want to leave this area now.
We have to be careful.
Oh, fine. I've still got the piece. Yeah. And now, I'm gonna go this way. without dying. You see, that's a lot different now. Press down and move through.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Can I shoot those? No, I can't. They've got no shot power anyway.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area. We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
That's one where you've got to really use jumps before you can get any weapon.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Gotta
We have
jump
to be
right.
careful. This is an emergency area.
There we go.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
This is where the pixel perfect stuff starts to get a little bit into it. This is like a long corridor before we get to the main area, as far as I remember.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area. We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Just been streaming just over 2 hours. So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to load up the Spectrum emulator. I'll show you what Doom's supposed to look like.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
On Spectrum. I think it's Mr. I did it with. I'm pretty sure it was. So we'll have to see whether that works. If not, I could probably whip out the ZX Uno, but well, we'll see what happens. Ooh.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Made it a good distance then. Oh, that was a good jump. Right, this area. Done it.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency
Should have
area.
gone back. Oh, that was that was very close. Oh,
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
can't believe you got that far. It's just perseverance. Like I said, I've done this. I've done this before years ago. Was it years ago? It was some years ago. When I say years ago, it's like more like a couple. No, it's probably a lot longer than that actually. Anyway, I'm just gonna say years ago. So I have done it before, so I know what to expect. It's remembering it that's the issue.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency
And
area.
the thing about those beams is, as you've already seen, I can just about get my gun in there, which gives me a bit of a better opportunity to go through them. But if you go too far in, and that's it. So that's fine. So I'm wondering whether the gun doesn't have a collision. Or it only has collision sometimes. Ooh. There we go. Probably not. One big rectangle, imagine, around the player body. Did it? Okay. Now you see behind here, there's like sorry, I'm pointing out to you, which you're not gonna see. to the left of the head there's like a dot, and it's the red bits. That is actually a map. So what I'm suspecting is the top left is where we've come in from. That big long section. Which means now we're at the bottom right where the dot is. And that should update when you see another one. Oh, this one's going to be tricky. There we go. And now we've come out, and so you can see where the map went kind of like this and it opened out at the bottom. That's what this looks like now. I think I need to get rid of that. If I remember rightly, I think I've got to go this way first. Go that way.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Can't imagine how I ever got this far. I've hit the net. Oh, that was lucky. I was expecting to die then.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Collision detection said no. Right, how was this done? Was it this one? I need to get a new weapon thing anyway. So I'm gonna come up here, grab that, drop down. I think I'm gonna use this. This is where you gotta remember which platform does what. Is it this one? And I think you jump down here. Shit. And then... Nope. Incorrect. That's incorrect. Yeah, so I was right the first time. Alright, so you jump down here. Can't go through there anyway. That doesn't go anywhere. That's correct.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area. We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Right, I'll try one more live and then we'll have a look at the spectrum. Where time's getting on. Right, that's fine. We did pretty well anyway. I could probably do a stream on this at some point. I've been wanting to do it anyway because I've never completed it. I've got almost close to it, but never actually done it. Right, okay. Where's that spawn? What was that spawn jet set with the kind of bullshit that Yeah, probably does have some in there. Right, let's do this ZX Spectrum cool. No, it's fine. Okay, so how did we do it? Load disk TRD, so I've got TRD DOS. I think it was this one. But you've got to be hardware. I think. Let's do this. Give me a sec while I try to remember how you did TR DOS. There's a particular thing to press. No. John. So it'll be the +3. Right, okay, so TRD is TR-DOS image when used with the beta disk. To use TR-DOS, you need to choose TRD image in OSD first. In 128K mode, use menu to use into 128K mode, use menu to enter TR-DOS. In 48K mode, use command randomize user 616 from TR-DOS. In +3 mode, enter 48K mode. From +3 basic via user 0 command, then issue randomize. Yeah, I thought it was F11. F11's not working. This will take a moment. So let's put that in +3 mode, go to 48k basic, and then do I don't remember what the randomize uses, so let's randomize. Not rand. That's randomize. Okay, got that. There's 2 different RAMs on the ZX Spectrum keyboard. Use, I think, is an extension. And that's L. Randomize user. Okay. Cool. Bit of a fiddle. So you might remember you saw this part. So there's like loading bit in the beginning. Got to the menu, yeah, it did. But if you remember, the menu was corrupted. In terms of you couldn't read what it was. So it'd be interesting to see if this actually does go through. So we got that, the plus. I can't remember if this showed up. There's Doom. This came up. And this got corrupted as well. Well. So it was buggered. Okay, I'm sure there was one of these that does actually work. Let me just see if I can find one. That's broken. Didn't like that one either. I definitely had this running. I am 100% certain I've had this running. Either I've got the wrong disc, or it just doesn't like it too much in the mister. It is my only thing that I can think of. But it should work anyway because we're on a +3. Just gotta check if the alien works. Yeah, that's gonna be a no. Right, unfortunately, I can't figure out why Doom isn't working. This is the same stuff that I pulled. Unless this one works. We've not tried that one. No. Okay. One 8-bit gamer couldn't make heads or tails up with the young ones. Shame as I love the TV series. Yeah, same here. I love the game. I just couldn't work it out. That's an absolute shame. I've definitely had it working. This looks interesting. Mech Wars. Telling me to sort off today. Let me just see if I can figure out why the F11 isn't working. There's a Gluck ROM included. Enable the Gluck ROM. Unless it's not actually in there, but it should be. Did I not move it over? Hmm. I've got Bottom Live. There was a big pack that did of all the Bottom Lives plus Guest House Paradiso. I've let it to Mum and Dad. You know what? Let me just put on the network cable in. I want to double check what's in the on the I want to check what is on the FTP because I'm wondering if I didn't move it over because it's been a while since I last did TR-DOS here, and I think I did it on my old card. Boot ROMs, some sort of 720 disc. What's on the Mr. README? It's releases. There's the boot ROMs. Let me just try something. So we've got warm reset, cold reset, reset to ROM 0 menu. So that is Control Alt and F11. It doesn't do anything. Plus F11 doesn't do anything. Right shift and F11 as the multi-faces there. And the OSD menu. says or ROM 0 menu if image or MGT not mounted or div MMC file browser. But we do have a file browser because you can see it there. Let's need to switch to that. Nope. I think I just don't have anything there. It's my my thing. Fair enough. Hello, here, Sam. Oh, happy birthday as well for yesterday. I was meant to catch up with you actually. I'll send you a message tomorrow in the morning. Because I'm assuming you've got a bank. And I'll give you some money in the bank. Let's try glove. At least we can try that. It does not like to sell. Have I done something wrong? Let's put issue 2. No, it just doesn't like it at all. Fair enough. I was considering having a look at this, but it means that I've got to set up the OSSC, and I'm not doing that. Right, okay. Somebody remind me at some point. In fact, I'll stick it in Discord. To find out how I managed to get Doom running on TRDOS. I was pretty sure it was Mister. Maybe I got it running on the Spectrum side using Spectaculator. But I don't recall how easy that was. I don't think it was that easy. So I'll have to come back to that at some point. Right, anyway, thanks everybody for popping in. I do apologise the stream wasn't the best. Like I said, I think I'm having issues this week. Not great ones. So let me just pull up my schedule. I will be back on Monday, next Monday, for Amiga Monday. Hopefully, again, cross fingers, we'll have a good stream. I owe Offero 1970 what we're supposed to do last week, which was show off something that he sent me. Something that Offero sent me. So we'll get that sorted, hopefully, if the stream runs fine. And then next Tuesday we'll have to see what the issue is with the 486. I will keep you posted on Discord. I probably won't be looking at it tonight. I'll probably look at it tomorrow. Tomorrow night and see whether there's anything that's the issue. I'll go through and kind of pull out all the and reseat everything and see what's what. Hopefully we can get something fixed on that. If that doesn't work, I will have to get the file off the hard drive. I think I've got ability to do that. I'll have to check because it is ID only. I think I do have a ID thing for hard drives. I'll have to see what's what basically. Hopefully, cross fingers, we're fine. Right, okay. Let's see who's available for raiding, and I'll see you all next Monday. There's a few people on today. You don't want to know what I'm shaking my head at. It's fine. You know what? We're not seeing Thunder Ghost for a while. Ghost is playing portable gaming stuff. Game Boy Color, GBA, Game Gear, Lynx, and Wonder Swan. So you can. I think he does one request per user just to make sure that you can get through everybody. And he also has a random wheel. I'm just waiting until the adverts go through. See what he's playing at the moment. Is he actually playing?
Maybe along the lines of, let's see, I don't know. PlayStation is pretty popular some nights.
It's still on. Okay, let's do his raid. Right. Okay, thanks again for everybody for popping in. I do apologise for the Polar Radiant stream. I mean, at least we got an hour out of it, but still, it's a bit kind of disappointing, especially how much progress we made. But like I said, I'll have a look at it and see what I can find out what the issue is. So until then, I will see you on Monday, and have a good week. Bye.